Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our free-to-play Hearthstone series with Mech Shaman. This is the second of the last, or the first of the last two episodes that are going to be done in this season 15. Our free-to-play experiment has almost come to an end at this point. We are doing alright, I guess, on the season. The deck has gone down to rank 11. I've had bad losing streaks. I'll go up a couple ranks and then losing streak all the way down 2 or 3 ranks. I have played about 110 games or so far, and my win rate is 56%, which, if you play enough games, that'll get you to Legend eventually, but it's going to take a lot of games, probably about 600, so I'd have to play a heck of a lot more Hearthstone than I'm playing right now to get there, but I'm fairly satisfied with the performance of the deck so far. At the end of the season, I'll come back and do a sort of wind-up episode, just sort of giving my thoughts and impressions on the free-to-play approach to Hearthstone and the current state of the meta. But for now, let's get into some games. Lava Burst going back, Shredder is okay, Warper's okay, so let's go with that. And good, I thought we got a Noitron on the first draw. So far not a bad opener against Warrior. I mean, Warrior, we've got a 75% win rate. You get to see the new Magni portrait, which is kind of neat, and he's got... Excuse me, he has the card back from Magni as well. Let's put out our Mech Warper first. My voice is a little hoarse today. It's because there's some forest fires up north and all the smoke blew into the city this morning and everything is just covered in smoke right now. It's hard to breathe. It's very hard to breathe here. Okay, so, well, you got Winax, which kind of sucks, but I guess we'll put out a Noitron, see if we'll get him to waste his last charge of that.
Maybe...
Well, we'll be getting rid of that as soon as we can. It looks like he's playing Patron, but he's playing it somewhat incorrectly. You shouldn't play the War Song until you've got the Patron combo set up, because this is exactly what will happen to you.
Armor made to fit.
Back to work.
Okay, we still can't play our Zappo, unfortunately, but I guess we play our Shredder out. I was hoping to get the Zappo behind the Noitron for a turn, at least a turn. But he had very good answers to it, so we didn't have any such luck.
A fight! Count me in! Everyone, get in here!
Now, do we take the chance to Lightning Storm this? That's the question. If we can get this first set of patrons down, then we're in pretty good shape. We could Lightning Storm here, and we could get them both down, or we could double one up. Let's see if we can get a spell damage totem first to bring that min value up. No such luck, but I think I'm going to go for it anyway, because if this does hit for 3, then we're in very good shape. Okay, we got lucky. I imagine on his end he's probably thrown something at his monitor by now. Oh, that's a neat effect. The only thing we'll have to be careful of here is a brawl, and I don't think Patron warriors typically play a brawl. Could be wrong, but I don't think so.
By the power of Magnalos, I have power!
Now the question is, do I want to trade my Tinkertown, or do I want to just overload and do it straight up? I think this is what I'm going to do. We've got enough to play the Azure Drake out. I think that's probably a better play than the Totem. So Brawl is the best draw for him if he has it in his deck. Otherwise, I'm not exactly sure how he's supposed to recover from this. Whirlwind is not going to do it. Death's Bite is not going to do it. A Patron combo isn't even going to do it because he's got to run it into the Stone Claw, which make the Patron not get damaged. Yeah, Frothing Berserker is not going to do anything for him here. I don't think so. So do we have lethal? We have 6, 10, 11, 15, and then we can get 4 more out of this. Or do we take the safe road and kill off the frothing, which is probably the best option. And I think this is how we'll do it. We'll use the Mistress. Should we use the Mistress? Yeah. All the $10 portraits in the world isn't going to save him from this game. We are now 77% against the warrior class.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, we are 25% against druid, so I'm not expecting too much out of this game. But this is definitely not a great starting hand. We'll chuck these 2 burn spells back. Boy, we need an early game against druid, and we need the early game to be very fast. That is... Oh boy, I don't know. I'll have to see how that plays out. We definitely want to coin something out for turn 2. So we've got options on turn 2 now, and if we get maybe a spider tank, maybe we'll be in good shape for the early game here. We have to make sure we get him to about like 12 to 15 range before he starts to get like a lot of his big cards out. If we can do that, then we can finish him with burn. If we can't get him down like under 15 by the time that happens, then we're going to be in pretty bad shape. So plan for turn 3 so far is to play the Flame Tongue Totem in between these two. And other than that, that's the best option we have so far. He'll be coming in to swipe next turn, which shouldn't be a big deal. Did he just target this? Really? Okay, well then. I think this is still the better play. Probably one of the most interesting openers I've had with this deck before. I've never quite used a double Flame Tongue Totem when they're just on the board by themselves. Okay, well that's to be expected. So both of the Wraths are gone. He's gonna summon a Panther here, I guess. I think I'll Rockbiter that thing. It's either that or Totem up. But I think Rockbiter is the better play. Then he can't Hero Power and take out the Annoyatron. So we're a little late here. We're coming into turn 5 and we've only got him down 5. He's done a fair enough job of controlling our early game that we haven't been able to get him down a lot. We really need in the next 2 turns, he's got to be sub 15. And if he's not sub 15 by then, I think we don't have a very good chance of winning. We have all of our burn collected, but we didn't get a lot of gas with minions at the beginning. So it's looking a little sketchy at this point. So more burn, and this is just not good news for us. Well, that's not bad. We could Lightning Bolt, Crackle. I think we could Crackle, actually. Just to get the momentum back a little bit. Good Crackle. So in hand with Totem up, we've got 4, 10, potentially 17. So we're very, very close to lethal if we were to max out. Azure Drake will definitely be helpful if he can stay up for a turn. Now the question is, do we go for the Shredder or do we go face? If we don't go Shredder, this dies to Hero Power and Haunted Creeper, and then this goes into the Drake. Whereas if we were to take out the Shredder now, it's possible that he won't get a big enough creature to take this out. Because he'll have 2 here, he needs at least a 2. Now, none of these options are very good, but I think that's just the way. Well, let's see. If we blitz down, this dies. We go to 18. No, but without the spell damage totem and that, we're a little... I'm going to take this chance, I think. Okay. That worked out okay. This could still get keepered though. Patron, really? Patron Druid. Well, I won't be letting that live, that's for true. Now the question is, do I lightning bolt it? Probably lightning bolt it here. Either that or Drake, Mech Warper, put that in. That leaves me at 1. He kills it with this. And kills the totem anyway with the leftover creepers or the hero power. Okay, that was a very good one, because now he's got to use hero power as well.
Well played.
Well, that sucks. So Drake, I think, first. And what do we have for burn? If we hit that, it's 8. 12, 14. Take him down to 15. With a fairly good board presence. Or do we play Spider Tank?
I wonder.
We'll get 1 less damage out of this overall, but at least we'll have Spider Tank. I think this is the better play. So assuming he takes this out, let's give him best case scenario. He takes this out and he swipes this guy down. So that leaves us with 5 on the board, and this would be max 7, max 6. Okay, well he's doing something way different than I gave him credit for. So we're gonna have 7 on the board. If that's the case, we might have lethal. So 10, 13, potentially 20. Let's see if we can get a spell damage totem just to make this seal the deal. Alright. We're going for it. Ooh, wow. Our win rate against Druid was awful, so hey, I'm pretty proud of that win, that's for sure. It was a weird Druid deck, wasn't it, though? Patron Druid? Never seen it before. Pretty good day overall, guys. I think that's going to be it for the day, so until next time, bye-bye.